Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cardano Live. This is going to be a fun podcast today because right before we got started, these guys were messing with me. They said they're going to speak Croatian today, and then I can subtitle the podcast later. But then they guys said we'll go ahead and do English today. So before we get started, I would thank you, Goran. And so before we get started, I would like you to check out the links down below in the description. We have links to Blockademia website. There are links to the Blockademia YouTube, Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. And if you go to the link for the Blockademia website and you scroll down to the bottom of the Blockademia website links, you will find links to all of their social media and support platforms listed right there on their website. So you can get engaged with the community at all the different media platforms. Some people like Telegram, some people like YouTube, some people like Twitter. Find your favorites, hop on over there, check out what's going on with Blockademia. And while you're down there, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe button. Without further ado, we'll get started. We just got some really good news. Myron is going to lead us off. We have Myron with us today. Philip returns. He was on Cardano Live earlier this year. We have Goran, who's the president of Blockademia, and Dennis, who's the CTO. And Myron is going to lead us off with some good news. What do you got, Myron?
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks, Rick. It's a pleasure to be a guest in Cardano Live. So before I tell you a few sentences what is really Blockademia and what we're going to talk about today, I'm going to go straight to the main news of the day. And thank you, Rick, for starting with asking that question earlier. And the question was, can we buy AC token in USA? And I said, oh, no, we haven't thought of that. And we started researching, and then we adjusted a few things. And now today I can announce that we will have AC tokens available in our community, Cardano community token sale for all USA citizens.
Nice.
How that sounds?
Fantastic.
That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Myron. I appreciate you doing that. I know it takes a lot of work and you have to talk to your legal teams and talk to other lawyers and get that all sorted out. So thank you for going the extra mile and working that out. I'm sure there's a lot of people in the USA who appreciate the extra effort you put in to make sure that you can make those ACI tokens available to USA citizens. Because we all know that, the SEC is they're good guys. They're here to help us and protect us. But sometimes it's, it's like the 800-pound gorilla in a room, right? If you make a mistake, it's painful. But so thank you for going through the extra legwork and appreciate it. ACI token available in the USA, and I forget when the sale starts. The sales are listed on the link to Blockademia down below.
November 15. November 15. We are starting. We have 3 community rounds. Right at the moment, there is a private round active, but we are starting community sale at November 15. Then second round, November 22nd, and then November 29th, the last community round. You can find it all on our website. So maybe to introduce, we started directly with AC tokens. What is AC token and what is Blockademia? For those who already don't know, one part of our team is here today, and with another part that you can't see today in our show. We are developing an application on Cardano blockchain that is going to be used for document verification, for publishing and verification of is some document being falsified or not. That's explained in most common, most simple language I can. It's if you read the newspaper, if you follow the latest development all around the world, I think it's the same, but especially here in Croatia, we can constantly read falsified degree, falsified diploma, falsified documents. And today on the news, I just heard there appeared some falsified COVID test results that people are showing. So we need a system that is completely tamper-proof, that once the document is issued, nobody in the world can alter it. There is no administrator, no one that can actually change it. And that's why we used Cardano blockchain. Because once you cache it and write it to the blockchain, that information is stored on the blockchain forever, for as long as that blockchain is live. and everybody in the world can check, verify the date when it was issued. So
Yeah.
what do you say? Do the world need such application?
Yes, because I sign Adobe PDF documents all the time. I sign stuff from my bank. There's a lot of things that I sign that I find very interesting in how I go about signing it. Like, for example, on some bank documents, when you go to sign them, it'll say, type your name as it appears here. And you just type your name in and say, okay, I really just signed a document by typing my name. It doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence. But the ideas that you're presenting here with Blockademia gives me more confidence because of the nature of the blockchain. And Goran, I think you were going to speak a little bit more to the overarching Blockademia as well, what your goals are and what. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people ask us why document verification system or instead of something else. You know, I would like to say in the world on a daily basis, we generate 1 million ton of document, which is potential subject of falsification. Yeah. In all industry, all area. For example, some certificate, some contract, some audio recording, some insurance policy, some wills. Actually, this land, you know, before 10 days, we have September 1st, so a lot of people call us and ask, can you solve the issue regarding wills? Yeah, and we say, yeah, of course, this is very actually simple. You know, when you have this, would you like to, when you decide to do this, yeah, you go to lawyer and say your last will, yeah, and they write and store this on somewhere, yeah. Now we can do this on blockchain, and also he can provide you some documents, QR code and hash for all people who need to know about this, and later when on this day they come to inform you what is your last will, they can check with lawyers, is this really your last will, for example. Yeah. Also, we realized that people ask us, do we have competition? Actually, the answer is no. Why? Maybe we have a competition on all system, which is all current technology, which is Microsoft, Oracle, on Linux. But blockchain is technology of the future. Yeah, all this application will move on blockchain, and we actually go in this direction and create application to be, let's say, one of the first, and to create the model that everyone can join us. Yeah, and this is also the reason in an area where we are unique. I will explain something from business perspective and also ask Denis to help me on technical perspective. You know, we create the model where is self-sustainable system, and where you can we can plan this handover to community later when Cardano finish Voltaire model. Yeah, because we have a referral program, and you can some passive income later if you are using Blockademia, and help us to spread to the world. We have franchise model. Yeah, we are looking for partners, and it is very important. From tomorrow we will announce we have already 20 users who will testing this in help us. We have 5 franchisees who will also work with us, and you know, we are not start, but actually we have a lot of interesting people from different area. Of course, we have respectable team. Many people ask us, where is your technical team? Yeah, we are coming from business side, and most of behind us staying a lot of people, because behind us staying a technical firm who is full blockchain developers. Some of them are full Cardano blockchain developer, and in coming days we will show them, and you will know the right name and right faces. For now, it's we are here. Yeah, we are also finance them on ourselves, which is also important because we'll believe in it. And from the technical perspective, I will ask Denis to explain you and all of us different, because current system and one we have as a new one. Yeah. Dennis, please.
Yeah, thank you. So as Marin and Goran promised what we will do, now there is only one thing that Philip and I have to do that. So, and probably it should work, even if there is no other possibility, then it should work. So we have a lot of experience dealing with the documents, with the digital signatures and things like that. So we know quite a few problems with that, and we are trying to address all that within our technical solution. So first of all, when we're speaking about digital signatures, as Ulrich said, you are doing something on a document. So you are actually, by signing the document, you are changing the document. I mean, we are not doing that. So we can take anything, basically anything which is binary file. We can hash it, we can store it on the Cardano, and provided that it is a unique representation of that document on the blockchain. So we can ensure that there are no other similar or same document existing anywhere in the world, and that it has the same hash. So first, when you're speaking about the digital signature, you can digitally sign plenty documents, and they are all valid, and you don't know how many of them are issued, because if you have access to certificate which you're using for a digital signature, you can sign it as many times as you want, which brings us to the problem that the institutions which are doing the issuing of the documents have no control about what has actually provided to the customer or to the people outside the institution. So each document on our has its own hash. It is written in the blockchain. It is unchangeable, immutable. So we can, for 100% sure, provide information that it is as it is. Secondly, so as I said, we are not changing the actual document, which brings us to another possibility. There are no any limit in the type of documents, in the size of documents, or anything which we cannot sign. We can sign anything which can be represented as a binary file. For example, this session can be provided as a video file, and we can sign that and ensure about 5 years from now that it is unchanged from the moment it was created. Similar thing can be said for the source code files, for the wills, as Goran said, anything other. Secondly, we included DMS, document management system, in our solution. The reason for that is that it is feasible and it's a good solution for a customer to have all their issued documents on the one place, have control on it, and can see what kind of verification, how many verifications it achieved, and things like that. Because in our business model, verifications bring some money to issuer. So it is good to have full control on it and to have also single source of truth. However, it is not necessary, because in our business model, in our technical solution, we have API possibility, so we can use Blockademia as a service, which means that any enterprise customer which has own business solution, which manage the documents, can interact with our system, can do anything that we can do through our system, and basically it eases them in doing their job with issuing the documents. And also, finally, we will provide a couple of verification methods. First of one is a QR code, as Goran says. Second one is a link with the metadata. And the third one is, of course, the integration with the APIs within the two applications, which can provide multiple documents verification at the same time. Also, we are not doing just the documents. We are dealing with the metadata. And we will provide the way, there is a working prototype, which will provide a possibility for a customer to input any custom metadata which will be included with the signature of the document, which means that there is not only a document and the hash, there's some metadata, and this metadata can be on the blockchain or in customer system or anywhere we want that to be. So plentiful of possibilities. But main thing is that we can, for a certain establish some proof of truth that the document is unchanged from the time it is uploaded or issued to the Blockademia system until the time it is verified. So that's it for a moment.
Yeah, no, that's pretty interesting. So I guess in the metadata, let's say I upload a document like a will or deed. Then in the metadata, I could put what city the deed is registered, like which town it would be contained, or if it was a will, who's the attorney and the executor to contact in the case that will needs to be executed. So there's things that you can put in this metadata that's associated with the actual document itself.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And would I be, just off the top of my head, would I be able to like sign a document with my ledger and say, okay, that's going to contribute to the signatures, verifying that this document is authentic and original?
Maybe I can answer, Dennis. I don't think we ever discussed the ledger. Maybe we can either
or a Trezor or
hardware wallet.
A wallet, a wallet in general.
But what we did discuss is the implementation of Atala, and Atala would basically give you a private key for your, for your ID solution. That can be something that can be used to sign. And we're just starting with the rollout of Atala. I'm a part of the Pioneers program, so I'm learning. Everybody there, we're all learning. We're talking to each other, and definitely we find that as a powerful, solution to integrate with other systems, and also to simply explain to the user, to the basic user, what is possible, right? In a way that's available very soon or now, in a way that doesn't really depend on immediate future developments of Cardano, right? We don't need to wait for PAB. We don't need to wait for Hydra. We don't need to wait for Kronos, or, we can do it now, and as Cardano develops, we can simply add features and develop as we see fit.
Philip, you always seem to amaze me with staying ahead of the game. So you're in the Atala PRISM Pioneer program.
I'm trying to be, Rick. I'm everywhere.
Hey, we're still early. We're early, man.
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah. Yes. I'm in Atala. I'm also in the Emergo Academy. Shout out to the guys from the Emergo Academy. Bharat Malapur is our teacher. And we're now tackling Haskell, down the line Plutus. We went through the basic Cardano.
He's our student.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but what you said, just staying on top of the game is a job in itself. So definitely we're following future development, and we're going to integrate where and when possible. We are aware of some solutions that are being done by Emergo, like traceability solutions, by CF, like Verity project. Hey, we're always trying to find ways to collaborate. We are not really going out to compete out, burn people. It's just, let's try to find ways to cooperate. There's always integration, and with Atala, I think that's a great chance, because Rick, you can have your Atala did for whatever use you want to use it, right? And you can just integrate it within Blockademia, and that's it, right? We don't need to. So there's a lot of things that we can further develop, but still, since we're early, we're just taking it one step at a time, building it properly and rolling it out.
We will continuously improve our solution, of course, but the baseline is that the issuer is always in control of the documents that he has issued, and the verificator can always trust us that the document has not been changed since it has been issued, and that's the baseline which we'll try to protect by all means.
Wow. And so, Dennis, you're saying, so we're going to have a version that can sit out there on the public blockchain, but you also have enterprise grade solutions available, because some organizations, they like to retain control of their document visibility, right? So you have an enterprise grade solution.
Yes. It will be so they can use our solution via APIs and communicate with it, and use it just as a simple outside service, which will provide a unique identification of the documents, which doesn't exit their premises.
Wow. So is it possible also if someone wants to encrypt the document on chain, or they can encrypt it and then only certain people can decrypt it so they can retain some level of privacy as well? Is that possible?
Yes, because as I said, we are looking at the document just basically as a binary file. What is inside the binary file, we really don't care. Simply, so if you encrypt your document before you issue it to the Blockademia system, then when you verified that, we will say, okay, this file, as encrypted as it is exactly the same as it was at the moment of issuing. Then, if you have the password, you can safely decrypt it because nobody messed with it in the process.
Yeah, and like Dennis is saying, a binary file can be anything, and that even it will. We are sure that it will open up new thoughts and new possibilities for people. It can be, off the top of my head, it can be an IPFS location, simple as that, right?
Yeah.
It can be coordinates. It can be a piece of text. It can be a string. It can be an audio, whatever we want it, and the user wants it to be.
So basically, if you decide to involve one secondary layer of protection, so you will encrypt the document, you will change it in a way, whatever you want. What we will prove is that document that you issued to us is the same in the moment of verification as it was at that moment. And what is in the document, it doesn't matter for our system, and we will not check it in any way.
All right. Wow. There's a lot going on here. So you have the document, you can secure them.
Yep.
You have partnerships going on. You're involved with the Atala PRISM Pioneer program. I'm assuming you got to know a bit about Plutus and how to put things on the chain as well.
A little bit. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. A little bit, yes, and that's for down the line. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, and then where does the token come into play? Would people use ACI to pay for the document storage, or how does that work? The ACI token.
Goran, would you like to answer, or should I?
No, for this, just to finish, Rick, for your information, to ensure that our technical team will deliver all these things. 2 days ago, I signed a partnership with technical faculty in Croatia, and they will be our users, also tester, and also dear students. The main mission of dear student is that to work with our tech team and to try to hack them next 10 months, just to try to find the bug and all possibility to help us to build a new system as water and bulletproof, I would like to say. Yeah.
They will try to prove that we are doing the wrong job.
Goran, I thought you were selling our application, not trying to find enemies who will hack them.
No, he trying to say that we are not doing a good job, but we are doing that.
Yeah. That for sure that we will do this, deliver this in like 10, 12 months. So for now we are on the roadmap. Regarding, I would like to invite all of you to join the Blockademia system and through the purchase of AC token, because you will be co-owner of this project, and in few years when we put this in community, you can manage this with amount of AC token, which is very important. And how the process will regarding payment. We have some cost for deploying this, for verification, and also we have some cost for treasury, because we will put this some amount of the money in the treasury for the community. Then later they can have for the manage all these projects. All about this you can find in our white paper. And also regarding minimum visibility project, you can find also on our website, on our blog. And of course, we just started. This is our first video with you. I expect that we will go further and maybe have some topic regarding some details in coming days or weeks or month.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to have you guys back on. Right before the podcast here, you guys had me laughing really hard. So you got to come back right now, what we need to do is let people know this is what Blockademia does. This is what the document verification process does. This is how the ACI tokens work. And I'm very glad to hear that you have a test team who will test the software independent of the people who are developing the software, because I've found that is a very effective means to find out. You just give it to someone else and say, okay, bang on this software and see what happens. Tell me what breaks or tell me how I can improve it. And that's a fantastic process. I'm glad to hear that. And it looks like you have a lot of partners as well. You got Bitcoin Store, Bug, Cardano Croatia, Market Across, Mereza, Smart Contract, Thespian, 404 Agency. And now you also have this team of students who are going to be doing the software testing. So you guys are well connected. You have a very large team as well. How did you get this? I don't want to go off topic too much, but how did you get so many people? I was looking at your website, and you have a large number of people on the core team, and you also have a lot of support personnel.
We don't have a lot of space on our website for all of people, so we have around 20 of them here. Our team is growing up on daily basis. A lot of joining, and we'll definitely be a huge team, especially in December when we go to deliver in next 10 months all these things. So you will see, this is just beginning. We just start.
We're going to have to do multiple and iterative podcasts, and I want to remind viewers, check out the YouTube link down below. It is a very new YouTube channel, so go to the Blockademia YouTube link down in the description. Make sure you subscribe to that channel, because in the coming months, as products are getting released like Atala PRISM, the Blockademia primary products, they're going to be posting videos there that will keep you up to date in real time, and we'll be able to have periodic Cardano live updates, live and AMAs or whatever. But you're going to get a lot of content over on that Blockademia YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. Subscribe to that channel as well. Gordon, you were saying
only 4 days for referral program, so let's take some free AC token last 4 days. no more free AC token later.
Well, I'm glad to hear I'm eligible for the public sale.
Can I get back to partnerships? Because we started this podcast with an announcement, and let me just say that we signed, we have a deal with some other, we have new partnerships with some other Cardano projects, and we mutually decided that we will go official next week. But let me just get a hint. It will include a partnership with one of major DEXs that are coming on Cardano.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's just
so everything today, later.
No, I didn't say everything. I just said we have a new partnership, but we will release the information next week, because we wanted to synchronize to release it from both sides. And I have to
Rick,
keep you warm.
Marin, you need to finish this to be continued.
It will be
part 1.
Oh, it's just
make sure you follow the Blockademia Twitter link. There's a Twitter link in the description of this video for Blockademia. So if you want those real-time updates from Marin, make sure you follow the Blockademia Twitter. So you can see what is this partnership and who is that.
Beep.
I want to invite the viewers, if anybody has any questions, make sure you ask over in the chat. We'll try to hit a couple high-level questions. We are approaching near the end of the podcast. We'll be wrapping up in about 10 minutes here. And so if you have any questions, whether they're technical, if they're related to ACI, let us know while we have all of these experts who are here on the channel right now. And there was the one question about the team. You have a lot of folks on your team. It looks like you got a very nice office set up there in Croatia. Where are you guys mainly based out of? Which city?
Sorry?
Where's your main office?
In the capital city, Zagreb.
How's the warm, sunny Zagreb?
Exactly. Hello.
I'm going to have to come visit.
Warm, always sunny. Sometimes Zagreb.
But Marin and me are from Zagreb. Denis is from Split, and Philip is from Rekša. So full Croatia.
Wow,
Dalmatia,
that's
and continents.
And we will be adding some international team members, but let's keep that also for the next podcast.
Yes.
For the 2 weeks.
Rick, yeah,
Stay
it
with
is
us.
also
Live
2 weeks
well-known,
from now.
well-known and well-proven member of Cardano family is joining our team soon.
Mhm.
Let's stop with that.
yeah.
Let's keep it. Let's keep you warm to search through our Blockademia website and check daily if the new face will show up.
Yeah.
We will need a
You all
bigger
know
one.
it. You all know
We'll
it.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll know. That's good to hear. Myron, you've been around Cardano forever, man. I swear I saw you the earliest days of the Cardano forum.
Yeah.
When did you first get in, man? Like late 2017, early 2018?
Yeah, I got in just after ADA was listed on Bittrex. I found out, I did some research, and actually I found out that my father's name is Adam. So ADA is the first three letters, and that's. I said, okay, let's see what this ADA is, and I started reading. I even bought just a few hundred or 3,000 ADA. Then it was really cheap, and then I sold it a week or two later, and then it went to over $1, and I sold it at the bottom. But that's not. I'm not a trader. That's not my career in Cardano. But the project really got me in, and then I applied for ambassador. I'm a Cardano ambassador for Croatia since 2018, early 2018. So if they say that 1 year in blockchain in crypto is like 5 years in ordinary business, so I've been here a real long forever, since you said. Just like you said,
It does.
I feel like
it does feel like it. It does feel like that.
From last decade.
and I'm glad I'm here from the beginning, because it's really a wonderful journey. Not many people can say that they are here from the start, and I'm gonna be here forever. I think also, just like you, Rick.
Yeah, and I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling it in the years starting to show. I do have two questions we can touch on right before we wrap up the podcast here, and I thank the viewers for your questions. Always fantastic questions from my viewers here. Nicolas San asks, why is the token called ACI?
Thank you, Nicola, for this question.
Goran will answer
Yes.
because he named it. He's the godfather of AC.
So academic. Next,
Yeah, academic.
later.
ACI.
Yeah.
And what is Blockademia working on? That's kind of what we covered
You
during the whole
can-
course of the podcast. What's the overview on that?
You can join our Twitter, and you will earn 100 AC token for the right answer.
Okay, so that's like a contest. If you can get the
Yes.
right answer, you can win the ACI tokens. Oh, Ryan Jones is here. Hello, Ryan Jones. How are you, sir?
Hi, Ryan.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was. I think that's all the questions we had there, and that's all I have for today. Thanks for the overview. So, really, in summary, you guys, you're putting together on-chain document verification system, building it on Cardano. You have the ACI token that's going to be available in 5 days, public sale. Also, great news at the beginning of the podcast. So, if you just dialed in, wind up back to the beginning of the podcast, where Marin announced that we're actually able to purchase them in the USA, which is thank you for doing that. I appreciate you getting that
It's
ability.
It's a personal
enabled.
favor to you, Rick.
It's personal favor. Awesome, man.
Yeah. For you,
So
so
lots of-
you don't need to search for fake passports or anything.
You know, it's funny you say that because I don't have to search for. I actually take pictures. I keep copies of my passport on my phone, right, in case I ever lose my passport. Because there's all kinds of workarounds for storing stuff. So, all right, thank you, gentlemen, for being on today. You got any last words for the viewers? We're going to wrap up for the day. We'll say our farewells.
I would
Anything
like
else
to
you want
say
put out?
Academic
Sorry.
Coin International, just for your note. You tweet. We'll reward you.
Thank you, Gordon.
Thank you.
Dennis, Marin, Philip, any last words here for the viewers before we head out for the day?
No, for today enough.
Well-
Next week we will have
Next
something
week.
new.
Next
Let's leave
week.
something for
All
that
right.
time.
Where should people be looking for information on ACI? On the Twitter, the Telegram, and the Discord?
All
We
channels.
cover
and,
all this channel.
All
Yes.
channels
and our
covered.
website. We have a blog. We have a blog on our website.
Sure.
So look for the blog section, and we are publishing there daily what's going on. And we also have our newsletter, so you can subscribe to the newsletter, and all the channels are active, so you can get. Users really shouldn't be in trouble finding the prompt information.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And that public sale starts November 15th. Yes.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I look forward to you to hopping on back over here to Cardano Live with me. Come on over anytime. Just hit me up.
Thank you very much.
We'll get out. You give us some updates. Thank you to all the viewers. Make sure you hit like and subscribe below. Check out the links to Blockademia. Everybody have a great day. And remember, always, Cardano's going for #1 all day, every day. It's a lot of hard work. And these are the kind of gentlemen that are doing that hard work that take a system and a team into the #1 positions on the field. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.